You are watching Liberty Online TV.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange.
Good morning, viewers, and welcome to the first edition of the Breakfast Show for this week, where they come to you live from Liberty Online TV, where they stream on Facebook, YouTube, and also on our website, where they powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Where they bring the program come to you this Monday morning, Mina Khadija Bangura.
And Mina Mabel Kaba, good morning. Today is Monday, the 7th day of April 2025. And inside this edition of the Breakfast Show, live on Liberty Online Television, we take a look at different things them way happen from last week Friday to now. Also, one major one gets for do with the Sierra Leone Football Association, SLFA. Then Congress will not happen, where then we don't plan say for being happen Saturday way past so now the Radisson Blue. While waiting unfold day and waiting at the way forward for football, we go discuss inside this edition of the Breakfast Show.
Well, this and plenty other story then are the program for you this morning, plus over the weekend, fire incidents they happen na the east end of Freetown, Ukupa to be specific, and yesterday net again, middle net for meet up this morning. We get information say fire incidents happen alumni, outside people and shop them been born. Well, what thing caused then different fire incidents here? You go know inside the Breakfast Show this morning as we get with different reports at the way station and then different scene there. So outside this fire incidents be happen as then go can update on the general public but waiting cause this fire. You say for the watch with this morning, get opportunity for add your voice to the program by way how we for send we you text message on the number +232 74 200 545. +232 74 200 545. Now the number for send you message. And don't forget to say if you now the first time you watch Liberty Online TV and you not subscribe yet, especially to our YouTube channel, kindly press the subscription button and turn on your post notification bell so that anytime we come online with different contents they will produce for now. You'll get notifications say Liberty Online TV they online or we don't drop different contents them now we channel them. If not the Facebook page, kindly share so that more people go join the conversation this morning. And also don't forget to follow we WhatsApp channel on WhatsApp channels, Liberty Online TV, as we get different contents them where we upload it. This is the Breakfast Show where they come to you Monday to Friday in Liberty Online TV, where they look at different issues them where they happen all over the country. And today, as another hearing from Mabel, where they look at different issues them, especially the one will happen on Saturday. Also, the Salon Football Association forgets the ESCO Congress, where na a build up to the National Congress where then go all just now. But this will see plenty violence where happen there as Liberty Online TV being cover live the entire process, and at the end the conference not be able for all. What does this mean for football na the country, and how the stakeholders the way they in charge for take responsibility for ensure say then convene this ESCO National Congress we go determine when they for all the National Congress, we then forget elections and get a new SLFA president. All of that you go know inside the program this morning.
All right, Remember, so you say for get question for us or comments for making, drop them in the comment section. Now the different platforms I watch with this morning, also plus 23274 200 545 for talk about the SLFA issue. And for welcome we guest at the studio this morning. We're a sports journalist. Pali, say good morning and welcome to the breakfast show.
Good morning to you, Mabel, and good morning to Khadija, and good morning to viewers and listeners of the breakfast show.
All right, continue for the with we. We'll come back to you shortly. Let me just quickly go to court. Osai Magistrate Sakekura, now the Freetown Magistrate Court number 1, don't give bail to 115-year-old Milford King and Nyake Lamin Kalon for where police allege say them be thief property them will cost over 30,000 millions. Let me just watch as Mariatu Sheriff go update we on waiting happen at court.
Magistrate Sakekura na the Freetown Magistrate Court number 1 don't give bail to 115-year-old Milford King and Nyake Lahai Kalon for where police allege say them be broke go inside Amina Mans in place and thief in property them. The two accused people them they tina before the court on 2 count charge them where gets for do with house breaking and larceny contrary to section 25(1) of the Larceny Act of 1916. According to the particulars of offense na that Monday, March 3rd this year, na number 3 Camara Drive Mills in Magai Road, Freetown, the two accused people then be broke enter inside the dwelling place of Amina Mans and thief money and in property them. Count 2 states say on the same date and place, the accused people then be same way so enter inside one Miss Sarika Camara in Os and thief 1 engagement gold ring, 1 Apple earpod, 200 United States dollars, 1 big Vaseline, 1 HP computer, 1 hard drive, and plenty other things them will all cost over 30,000 millions. Now Inspector M. Bangura, they prosecute this matter in court. Magistrate Sakekura been give bail to the accused people them and we adjourn this case to April 10 this year. As all this to be, Magistrate Santigi Bangura and the Freetown Magistrate Court number 2 don't send 121-year-old Ibrahim Kamara go na the Male Correctional Center for where police alert say he been thief property them from the Defense for Children International then office. The accused that now before the court on 2 count charge them where gets for do with office breaking and larceny contrary to section 26(1) of the Larceny Act of 1916 and malicious damage contrary to section 51 of the Malicious Damage Act of 1861. According to the particulars of offense na that February 1st this year, na 4 Tengbe town, the accused with intent been broke and entered inside the office of Defense for Children International and thief over 5,000 millions, 3 pair slippers and other things them, where all cost over 20,000 millions, when a property of Defense for Children International. Count 2 states say on the same date and place, the accused be maliciously damaged 1 cabinet, 1 ceiling and 1 lock, where all cost over 8,000 millions, when a property of Defense for Children International. Now, Assistant Superintendent of Police, Aissatou Baba Musa, they prosecute this case na court and he been lead the number 1 witness when a John Tarawali, when a the finance officer and a Defense for Children International. Inside in testimony, he say he remember on the 1st February this year, something be happen between him and the accused. As he say, he been there in house where he received call from the complainant and get the information for say they don't thief na the office. We make he been rush go na the office and where he reach, he do for understand say the ceiling to the director in office been damaged and they not be able to see the CCTV camera and the laptop computer of the administrative officer. And same way so they not be able to see some slippers and trusses them where they be left na the office and then they be make a advise the admin officer for report the case na court and he been go report the case na the Congo Cross police station also them be take statements from am. The accused not been get lawyer for represent an court on this case. Magistrate Santigi Bangura not been give for give bail to the accused and been send am go back na the Male Correctional Center. For Liberty Online TV, me na Mariatu Sheriff.
All right, we dey continue the breakfast show where they come to you live from Liberty Online TV. We dey stream na Facebook, YouTube, and also na we website where they powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Today, we'll tell us how they look at different issues them way upon na Freetown, especially from over the weekend to now. Also, we see the Sierra Leone Football Association being supposed for all then ESCO National Congress way for be happen at the Radisson Blue Hotel. But according to the live coverage where Liberty Online TV do throughout the day, clear say plenty violence may happen. Also, allegedly some thugs them where they support Babadi Kamara when one pandi aspirants them way they contest for the presidency of the SLFA. They allege say Ibrinkan thugs them will be attack Thomas Daddy Bremer when the incumbent president young people also in personal assistance when a turner them being injured. Also pictures been go viral and plenty other issues then be happen during this Congress. But what does this mean for football na salon and how the stakeholder then for take responsibility? Now that's what we can discuss this morning. And earlier we introduced Tona Pali when a seasoned sports journalist where they were at the studio this morning for can analyze some of the issues them we come out from the ESCO National Delegates Conference. So been supposed for all this Saturday we pass na the Radisson Blue Hotel, but it not be able for all. And later we get for go na the Eastern partner Freetown and self na the Western partner Freetown Lumley to be precise. So say we reported in day now for Giwi update on various fire incidents and we happen last night now Cooper and Lumley. Waiting at the cause for them fire there, so you go know inside the program this morning. But before that, even before then 2 fire incidents there, some time back last week, reports of fire incidents them they don't they happen na the country. This make we reporter Mohamed Kamara be look inside them fire incidents there and talk to the National Fire Force when at the government institution where they in charge for ensure say them prevent fire not for happen. Now just watch waiting Fire Force say and waiting at the statistics where they get for the recent fire incidents them where they happen, especially in the capital city Freetown.
For Seka, the plenty fire outbreak where people don't experience this BNTM na Freetown and plenty other side them na the country, make Liberty Online Television decide for engage one senior officer na the National Fire Force for share experience but waiting a field say na the major cause of the rampant fire wey don't they happen na the country and how the National Fire Force don't they respond to them fire outbreak here where if they talk. The Divisional Officer, Legal 1 and PRO for the National Fire Force, Bintu Fatmata Kamara, before start for talk about waiting them fenot say na the major cause of the fire incidents them this BNTM.
Well, we get different causes of fire. One therefore do with overloading of electrical appliance system. You know, one common thing we normally can overload na the extensions there. And when you overload the extension, na like you don't set trap for make fire happen at any time. Because, for example, if you get an extension now, then you will use every appliances the minimum. For example, the freezer, your computer, you get your fan, everything connected to that single extension. What you don't succeed for doing that, you don't overload that more than your capacity. So it will begin one, they accumulate heat. And once you get enough heat, it will cause fire. Because for me, you get fire, you always need the 3 elements, whether the heat, the oxygen, and of course the fuel in the extension of yourself. So that's one cause. There are another thing also because electrical fires, now this lack of maintenance. You get some houses that are electrified for over 10, 15, 20 years. Nobody not care for know the status of the cables, the sockets and the likes. And then when the lifespan will wear out. When they wear out, nobody will withstand the current where they flow to them. So then self can cause fire. And another thing is I don't quack electrifications them. Some man can handle cheaper electrification, so because somebody knows how to work better, it can be wrong work for them. Buy substandard materials, then we're not able to withstand the kind current way they go through them, so that also can cause fire. One that cause also a very common and then arata them. Arata them are other things that really cause fire in the house system. Because when they can succeed for do, then they bet the cable them up the ceilings them. Then they bet them, they left them exposed. So at the same time, they run up and down and make them cable that come in contact. As they come in contact, what will happen, it will get spark, they will cause fire.
Bintu Fatmata Kamara, be same also talk about the concern where people don't they raise for say fire force not can respond on time for address fire outbreak in the country.
None of the bank you question say no, we not ever late for attend fire. That would be it will be injustice to even me serve the members of the public. It's until over 1-2 hours, people are not calling me. So by the time they will call me, after we reach, it don't go out of hand. Two, like how you have mentioned, accessibility. Most of the time, we not get access to the areas there where fire dey take place. Another thing, traffic congestions, both human and vehicular traffic. For when we reach an fire, it seems that it can be very difficult for we. We go below the CRM, for when we get road, it not easy. So I don't think that can make at times we reach late and the fire scene.
Total amount of fire cases with the National Fire Force record this BNTM. Bintu Fatmata Kamara explained.
Now, from January to now, April, we don't record 201 fire incidents, and they're very, very alarming. Last year, from January to December, we get something like 400 and something fire incidents. Now, we not even reached to the middle of the year, we don't record 201 fire incidents. A majority of them fires are, of course, now house fires. We get 110 house fires then, out of the 201. So the balance now then car fires, dustbin fires, and the likes. And majority of them fires are in the western area they take place. We don't record 119 fire incidents then for western area alone. The southern region we get something like 35 fire incidents, northern region 50, and the eastern region we get 32. So it really alarming, and that's make we talk to family for take the preventive approaches then, because a very cheaper easier for prevent fire than you get them for extinguisher.
Bintu Fatmata Kamara end up say they go continue for work with partner them for ensuring them put plan them in place for address and respond to any fire outbreak in the country. For Liberty Online TV, Mina Mohamed Kamara, the reports.
Welcome back. You still watch the breakfast show on Liberty Online Television, and that's a report where Mohamed Kamara puts together from the National Fire Force, where they talk about waiting and waiting. They don't fail not so far say they cause fire. Like you said, no, plenty fire incidents them don't they happen this BNTM and last night safe. Fire incidents they happen. Also one happen at the east and safe at the west end of Freetown. Let me just start first from the west. Also we go get updates as we team there now Lumley around the new transport terminal. Also some shop them been born last night. Let me just go there and know what's in the happen as Abdul, one of the reporters, them when Abdul Malik Sawane, they now with the team for let we know what exactly been happen where these fire incidents happen at that party Nanette. Good morning, Malik. Good morning, Malik. Just start for tell we first. Also exactly you did this morning where we they watch you so.
Good morning, Mabel. Yeah, good morning, Mabel. Good morning. Yeah, good morning, Mabel. Good morning, Mabel.
Also, you sitting up right now?
I'm currently at Lumley Beach Road, opposite the new terminal. At now, right in front of the shop, where them done at Lumley Beach Road, opposite the new terminal where they don't build.
All right, tell we waiting exactly you don't gather from where the team reached this morning. Tell we waiting you don't gather so far for the cause of that fire incident we happened there last night.
Okay. First of all, we get a discussion and talk with some few people them we like some youth madam and of course shop owners. We start from the youth madam, they get for express say the fire accident now from new bank here where they build, we now unfinished bank back of the shop, the shop building. And of course like they don't burn dirty and the dirty no burn fine. So with that now from Saturday it starts. So not be done born. So thereafter now couple of from Saturday, Sunday, and today this night by then 4 o'clock, they therefore realize that this dirty will not burn fine. There is a cable down there we get for translate from take her up. So now in get for bring and cause this fire or cause this kind of damage they like today. So then from 4 to 5 o'clock this morning.
See where they suspect saying I not burned down. This area outside the fire happened. Is it a big dumping site or not just somebody where get a dirty from a shop and lights? Now a dumping site?
No, get the dirty, get the dirty and light. Now, not to let is dump his site per se. Now, according to sources, it's a new bank where they construct, whereas they just form the dirty and put on it and burn am.
We a picture of waiting exactly you don't see, like likely how many shops them born. You don't able for talk to people them for know the kind property them we been there inside then shops them, the items that where they missing or money. You don't able to talk to anyone pan them.
Exactly. We talk to his sister, whereas he get a shop where he get big and of course he make a constant say a city money in the day. And like for this people and I think you know now about that shop born, whereas there are few where they will put some children and there are also few where they will put nothing. And of course this lady was not talking with his sister. If the government say a city money there and of course they reach out to so we have to combat them and the government for let them help them regarding this kind of accident the way they happen regarding this fire thing. And we would like to take you to at least Buna sister will get invoice into the case, yeah. And also for one of his brother also by the name of Mohammed, he gets a boutique, whereas in a caretaker at the boutique and the boutique everything get for born. Then you know people nothing at all.
Say make it been continue for burn. They not been get any way for put the fire out, then be make attempts for call fire force.
Well, first, what happened at that, according to the sources from one of the youth man by the name of Mr. Abdullah, the government said them say they don't be able to get fire force at that moment. So what is them doing at that? That we get in the government one go take a tanker. In one that is the India, we just take the key, take a tanker, the camp for hot. So they don't have process now. They don't almost get for done for hot to fire, and the same fire force, they get for kind side, or can help for everything stable and peace.
Situation sound like being that down in a main street, outside people they use that Lumley Beach Road axis. How it sound like this morning? How the traffic situation sound like?
Easy because first of all the place crowding and of course the dirty the way they go for pull the materials they go for pull inside the shop, they go for crowd and split the garbage is them, and of course traffic long day traffic day whereas the space not so that most people pass and of course yeah the place just he hectic anyway he hectic.
Many thanks for you talk to we this morning, Abdul Malik Sawane, for giving updates. But waiting they happen now. Now the scene na Lumley, right opposite outside the new parking ground day, where according to what we reported until we this morning, when Abdul Malik Sawane na that the shops them where they around the SOS area all been burned because allegedly they say a new bank where they do construction been burn dirty from Saturday, but the dirty not done for burn all, where the fire go to a cable and that's been caused the fire incident where be happen there and people then be lost plenty for them property them. The show where they watch that the breakfast show where they come to you live from Liberty Online TV, where they stream na Facebook, YouTube and also na we website where they powered by Orange Sierra Leone. We tell you now say they look at different fire incidents and will be happen this middle night for meet up this morning. You just don't get update from Lumley around the SOS school, right opposite Osai, the new bus stop there where fire incidents be happened there yesterday. And another information we'll get, we'll go to later on that another fire incident be happened at Rukupa last night, where we go join with team where they now for give updates later in the program. When they can look at the issue now we get for with the Sierra Leone Football Association, the ESCO National Congress, where they supposed for all on Saturday na the Gardens in Blue Hotel. But we see Usai plenty violence be happen where we make this Congress not able for all. Now the studio will they join now Pali, where now a sports analyst we go can look at this issue and discuss some of the consequences them and what this mean for football in the country. Good morning again, Pali, and welcome to the breakfast show.
Yeah, good morning.
All right, as I don't tell we viewers them on Saturday, everybody be anticipate a smooth outcome of the ESCO National Delegates Conference for the Salon Football Association. We for set the tone for the National Delegates Conference. We then go get an election for either retain the incumbent president or usher in a new president. Even before that, we don't they see this tough rivalry between the two people who they contest, when are the incumbent president and that of Babadi Kamara, when are the manager for the Bo Rangers club. And even before the Congress, we saw the ACCB arrest and detain Thomas Daddy Brahma, when are the incumbent president in finance person and the acting executive secretary for SLFA on allegations of corruption. According to waiting na a press conference where the commissioner for the anti-corruption commission all, he said then transfer from the SLFA account huge amount of money to them personal accounts. Issues of corruption that the way no new around the SLFA. But with Daddy Brahma in you think say it gets anything for do with politics, football politics?
Thank you once more. I think, thank God, I see when a reporter be there at the ACC press conference where then be called. They explain to the public, through the media, about the corruption allegation on the Sierra Leone Football Association for over 5 months, according to the ACC Commissioner Francis Ben-Kelfala. Then below the interview, investigate the Sierra Leone Football Association, the executive committee, and one amongst them will be can testify in the interview. Now, one of the ex-co member when lawyer Kwekwe Leaks, Tomo Daddy Brahma, the president, the finance man, Ibrahim Ba, and Mame Ben Simba, or the acting secretary general, then be the investigate them according to the ACC, then say it's time for them make arrest and update the public within the get so far. On the allegation of personal money was transferred to the personal account of the Sierra Leone Football Association president, according to the ACC, $720,144 was personally transferred to the FA president. We then see and say that's not go down well with the SLFA statute, and also they not follow procedure. Also talk about procurement dealings now the Football Association. The ACC also say they get an evidence which are one of the company where they offer contract to owned by the president of the Football Association, and in that company contract, the FA president go and sign, and the contract is also witness in your signature. Then say totally is a total corruption. But thank God they will update the public. After then, Ben Kefala be said then go get for inform FIFA. We even ask whether there's any possible indictment, but not make it known to the public. And he said because they are going for the SLFA ordinary Congress the following day, so they are going to grant them bail, which indeed they grant them bail. But I can tell you, say, the issue of corruption at the Sierra Leone Football Association, not tonight, it already begin. A lot of issue, even in the days of the Justice Tola, where a renowned journalist by them, Paul Kama, be alleged, say, the SLFA secretariat not be worth the money, would that be $1,000 alleged, that inside that money reach Holland, they will know till we come up, then go to the civil court again, a lot of issue come from the Justice Tola to the Naim Kadi issue also, they allege about corruption again into the transfer of FIFA fund to the SLFA account, not the properly be utilized, no the user what he meant for the Football Association, for the running of the secretariat. From there we come to the Aisha Juanse led administration, also we had an indictment, go to court, it was free and discharged according to Justice Finn by then. There was no proper clear explanation, say well they acted in utmost good faith. If they say made them buy this cup for the office, then say no, law by stationary was it is meant for the office according to the judge by then, if free on that counts. So now we'll come to Daddy Brahma. So for answer to a question, it's not a new thing about alleged corruption in the Football Association from past president. I think that's number 4 FA president, although they allege about corruption in the Football Association.
Like you say, not to the first time this way allegations around corruption at the Football Association don't they come up. And months ago, we've been getting at this studio where you make these exact allegations, and we've been get one of the marketing directors them from SLFA at that time when I Coach Lamin Also, you be the challenge and say allegations and the way they should say somebody did the executive, where they transfer money from the SLFA to that of in your personal account. And eventually we see the ACC take 3 of the executive members them na police custody because of this same allegation. What do you think say na this mislink na the SLFA we make all the time executive must get issues we get for do with alleged corruption?
Yes, indeed. Thank God for vindicating me on that issue where I've been at the studio and the ACC don't prove it right. The Sierra Leone Football Association is a company limited by guarantee, which can be sued and be sued to court where they register under the Company Act to the Corporate Affairs Commission. SLFA, the board of directors are the executive committee members, whereas the shareholders are the members. They are on the way for go this Congress, so when are the delegates and then get the football, they are the shareholders. They pay their subscription, though the company they run at a profit. I mean, call them company limited by guarantee, where the shareholders are these members, the Blackpool, the Lions, the district FAs, the regional FA, the coaches, the referees, the retired hero are all members of the FA. They are the shareholders. And the board of directors are the executive committee. Then they for run the affairs of the association to the shareholders. The missing link for answer to your question, I just give this scenario for let people know how the SLFA they run. FIFA they send money into the account of the SLFA. Trading days of Naimi Kadina be $250,000 for a year. So the mandate of every executive committee and the president now 4 years. So by the way, Naimi Kadi be there to Aisha Johansson. Okay, Naimi Kadi in term now be $250 for a year. That is $250,000. So the 4 years now $1 million they be receive. When Aisha Johansson come, FIFA will find out say because of the new FIFA president Infantino, be say member association for benefits more than this. But again, all this have the government behind this money issue. If I tell you presently as we speak, the present FA they receive $1.25 million for year. They say $1,250,000. So if you times them by 4 years, something like $5 million the FA they receive in the whole year. So having 4 years in your term of FA president, they receive $5 million, and the money they come, it is specific. It come for one youth football, women's football, for one the FA for do the overhead costs, pay light bill, water rate, pay staff salary, other utility bills, and then can say they call us a running cost of the FA. So FIFA they list premium on that money day. So if FIFA don't specify say this money they come for year $1.25 million. Now so now for user. If you know that in the right way, all these the results will let them know say na corruption. The late Awokobi they talk say people are attention they pan football because that the huge money where they come they make. We got that discipline, not that you do not that corruption case because you don't get that kind of money where football they get. Football is a global game. Other countries there, when a developed country like England, Germany, to name but the America, they didn't see that money there as a money. If I did use as a charity, when it come, they disburse them to charity organization because then they get money. Like the English FA, the biggest FA, the most lucrative FA in the world. FA will get money past any FA called their own stadium on their own when at the Wembley. They generate money through television, right? To a big sponsor. Like for example, the English Premier League. A loan of a sponsorship. A triple what FIFA they give them. A whole season they earn 3.5 or 3.8 billion dollars and pounds for the sponsor of the English Premier League. So is it just a peasant to what FIFA they give them? So like a country like Africa, we are a developing country, football governance they get issue with FIFA regulation, FIFA principles. Other countries say no, don't forget about FIFA money. What did they get for do to we? You never hear say FIFA ban America and football, England, or even threaten them. They cannot even charge their money for do their running course or for do their football affairs. So all this, they happen because one, we are African countries, the way we govern with football, we solely only rely on FIFA fund. So the missing link amongst them, we have the EXCO. This EXCO now they are the board members. But this SLFA, presently as I speak to you, there is a great division amongst the EXCO's members. They are 11 in number. 7 don't go against 4. Well, we can pull the FA president because he can get a casting vote. So not can count and make 11. In they separate. So 7 out of them 10, 7 say no, we are not operating the way how the FA, the president, they do things. So other 3 then say no, let we like the vice president one out Nigerian saying the northeast region from the Bobali this way na Brian Majalo, the chairman the Uta, and also the western area na Fedi Pastor Bok is the chairman for the West area. So they are with the FA president. Whereas the 7D Kweki Lewis, Elias of Madam Ramkane at the southern region, so Boba and others, they say no, because they don't enact a lot of corruption. So from there in, if the ACC case, now then take on to the ACC, to the Anti-Corruption Commission. So the missing link, because one, this one is so worse in that there is no proper coordination. Whereas the different Madam Aisha Juwan saying, in the only exco tight, and make for 8 years, the football stakeholders fight and able to succeed. You find out saying now what happen when this division order amongst the exco, even when they go to that Congress, they take the anti-corruption case as a message, even at the all. Una possibly corrupt no puller ACC also said going to get the almost $10 was transferred into his account. All that rumor they be the so all that message they be the happen at the all within the members when are the delegates them. So all these are issues will happen in the corruption of the FA.
I continue for the Utwipali. Quickly, they go now the Eastern partner Freetown. Usai we reporter Mohamed Kamara de now na Rukupa. Usai information we reach Liberty Online TV na that. Another fire incident be happened the last night. Hello, Mohamed. Good morning and welcome to the breakfast show.
Adija, good morning, and viewers who watch me currently. Good morning, of course. Adena Okupa, very close to Pilax, Night Club. Okupa na the nude, of course, as we be seen on social media. Late in the evening yesterday, we get the news. We get to do with a fire incident that happened at this community. Well, as you see from the background, we didn't have the scene now. Don't care since this morning we see the people living inside there. They are so in a very sad mood. They try to see how best. They try for petition. The few things they didn't forget access to. But as you can see, the whole smoke can down. And I don't say any ways in there for letting people say they didn't get access to the accident. But we get the people now where they reside that is very close we born to. You know, we are getting them to man here. We instead came to viewers then for able to explain clearly how this thing come about. Good morning. You did live on Liberty Online Television. Quickly, one for the people and watch you. How this incident came about. Please report, please. This incident we have actually seen a light. But the dim lights, it's lights, it's bright. Dim lights. All right. For clarity and for people who watch me, I want to explain clearly if when we don't get signs like when we don't get notification connection, we probably do this without a problem, you know, because many a times like you say, because of all notifications because their houses are already born. So tell me about tonight notification connections. Because it's me sometimes I can see, sometimes you can even be inside himself. The fans self not to be told. Sometimes we like sit down, you like it speak, then you go back. Understand? And the idea when you get God knows the best. So when this incident happened, when I began access to him to pull on a property. But as you can see no more now, nothing. How the womb born, how the womb lock when born so all symbol. Nothing. So with this incident, okay. I like this. Wow. When the first thing and down that way, what's a man as you see, fire happening. Then put in television and put bike for the boxes. So with this thing happening at the something or at the net or what? Then people let it live there because I noticed here a very big compound. Nobody know the guy around. People let be around. But this fire just blaze on one thing. So we had to know control and we can do one time we can control and see how we level. So what about fire force? So that we get access to phone and how fire force come. But when they come, the first to carry force come is not sufficient to attack. So actually, the attack be left. So the request for order for force back. The request for order to come back. So by the time we start the canal, we notice say this is a big compound. We get so many rooms there. We don't see even though the whole stuff collapsed down. But we notice it plenty rooms in there. Let me tell you in total how many rooms in there. Because you see them plenty. You cannot go to check. Because even people buy and like even people back to the back. Yeah, they see up to like 7 to 8 to years old. 8 weeks for Right. Thank you so much for talking to me. Khadija and Mabel, because this gentleman, we inside a live at this very compound. We born, and we also get other Madame Delaya. We don't say Delaya. We then say we can share with me the talk with regards to this, how this one affects them, and how this whole thing come about. I will talk to one Madam who inside the reside at this very compound. But this is the entire situation. This way, the gentleman doesn't explain to me. It really sad, as you see from the background. And obviously, then people that have get access to anything. But when we say fire, we observe everything burned down. You know, the house, everything collapsed. And we noticed one bike be parked now. With that bike, we burned down. That's in order for we get anything like manager. So this burned down completely. But I also go talk to another madam, we in safely inside that is compound, where I will talk to now for the in-safe shout with thoughts with regards to this. Good morning. Yeah, you did live on Liberty Online Television. First, we go on for let's take we two and viewers then how this fire incident will come about yesterday.
But who know nothing who they done. So one moment I need a pass, I say, hey, he say, look for I say, if I now don't jump here, I don't jump here. Before they come out down now for camp, then look at the woman, this one brother room, this one sister room. Before now we can inside, I know we can inside the inside room. Maybe we can inside again, I need to move to lock. So me I just come out of the phone, because we begin the all, nothing and open. And I don't go because we are the same. Don't go take people in Pamai, don't go take place, this and they all nothing how this.
Okay. So you go confirm to viewers that you watch me now say electricity burn down this compound.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Right.
Lights. Light.
Okay. So according to you, you know people get access for cool anything. So what about the other people that live?
But we all like how you see from up here and the go. Some people say no be there. Some people are not be there. We all day. We dey done. Before we come up now, no even make it. Nothing. We dey started because I'm going to come and no nothing.
So in all of this with this kind of situation, what will be the message to authorities and we concern?
Well, the concern when I open up because no side go for them. So they no side. I have all me picking them, I have men them, I don't there for many years. I no get no side, I no get helper, I no get man, I no get nobody to help me. That's why I go there. When make small market, he said you will get.
All right. Thank you so much for talking to me. Of course, Khadija, I hope so that it gets me at the studio.
Mohammed, thank you very much for giving that update today from Okupa, Usai, that house they been born yesterday. Many thanks for joining at the breakfast show this morning. Well, that's our colleague, Mohammed Kamara. We've been going at the scene this morning. As soon as you can see, the smoke still they come out from the house. We've been born yesterday night. And another hearing from the people them when are the victim them. Them be saying a bad light way Edsa they give on and off. Now that's been caused the fire we've been born their house. We will try for get the authority them, especially from EDSA, for let them go respond to some of the allegation there. So we then fire victim there they make. Will they continue the breakfast show? Will they come back in the studio as we still get Pali, a sport analyst, where will they look at the issues that we been come out before the ESCO Congress will be supposed for all at the Sim Blue Hotel this Saturday, but because of plenty violence will be happen, the Congress not be able for all. Yes, Pali, earlier we talk about issues them way emerge even before the ESCO Congress will be supposed for all Saturday. Now coming to the day itself for the Congress supposed for all, we all be see the tension will be there from the two camps, them both from Thomas Daddy Brema and that of Babadi Kamara, where now the two people who are in the contest for the FA presidency come the National Delegates Conference.
Thank God when our reporter Mohammed and the cameraman did that day, I see them there from morning hours. Though the date was the time was adjusted to 2 o'clock instead of 9 o'clock initially, because due to this detention of the General Secretary acting and the President of the Finance due to the SCC. So we get for communicate after the release, so then go delay the time small, need for put some 1 or 2 mechanisms in place. This particular Congress, it is a statutory provision of the SLFA Constitution, where from Article 26, 27, 28, they talk about Congress. This Congress here, now the eve for the elective Congress, possible marriage, so get a engagement, or we put in dies, etc. If a Christian, so get a vigil for lead to the funeral arrangement. This Congress, now they go for select or vote, gonna voting back, get some voting process. But you voting different from the elective one. Because the elective Congress now one get item in the agenda, elections. Why this ordinary Congress, now they go for get the electoral committee, electoral appeals committee, the ethics committee, the disciplinary committee, and the appeals committee. This body now very, very crucial body when then they determine how the SLFA election get for look like. So going to that Congress on Saturday, then we don't get names there, then we don't nominate according to the SLFA statute. That all members for nominate many names as soon as can. Forget, okay, I left for that committee, the audit committee. SLFA be supposed to forget audit committee. They don't ever get them since the Madam Aisha Juansi administration. I mean, if I say this issue of corruption, because the audit committee, that they get commend. So we need auditor for camp for audits. We expect some money they spend, but we don't ever get them. So then we also made them put now that particular thing that's an agenda item. Let the members will get the association, let them go for nominate names them. So already they don't give them time, 45 days notification, 30 days for go through the process, 15 days therefore don't give the package to all delegates. So after they issue out the notification of 45 days that the SLFA Congress, ordinary Congress go happen on the 5th of April, now they got this blue. Nomination then they don't give them for meet up with that 45 days. All body we don't nominate. So we go to that all day now for go for 3 agenda items. 1, for go adapt the review statutes. This SLFA statute when in 2019 under the Aisha Juansi where Chris Kamada be Secretary General, they be do amend them from the previous one where Awoko and Koto Kamada then be put in place. Some certain clauses to all but certain clauses them. So 2019 then go to the SLFA ordinary Congress now. Kenema by then do them. So it's after 5 years, you can review statute, make a call for lead and do statute they will not say and say good or say and say relevant for law do. So they get the FIFA experts. If I be this because in the FIFA man within the FIFA review statute, it can't for everybody they review the statute. But you cannot be a working document without taking to Congress. Let Congress go say when their own parliament, so we'll get a document, they don't pass them. Don't look at this. Is it good for the game? Parliament go say yes, we are the own Congress. Where then will vote so well. All those in favor say aye, nay, the way then they. So all of them be taken for go adapt on our Congress. We are looking for this Congress for happen. As you rightly say, tension will amount between the 2 candidates. You cannot take it away, whether from their supporters. But the 2 candidates were so 2 gentlemen. We will not say anything for the fact. The first person we can at the all now be Thomas Daddy Bremer. He come at the all. If I then delay the time safe, the FIFA rep then they the one from CAF. The one from FIFA, where the one from CAF, now he come on the committee's issues they come as observer. Whereas the one from FIFA, he come because in video they give you the statute for like can see how the Congress, if you get inside for explain, they can allow him, he can explain before the membership take a decision at Congress. But the tension be mount all over. In fact, the police, I want to say kudos to the AIG Koma for West. They do a marvelous job. Because he even tell them, he said, no more there. This is not a business place, now hotel. And I 5 or 4 star hotel. Got other people away there when I guest. If you don't go to this side, you comport to yourself, then begin to spray this here, pepper spray amongst them, the supporters them. When I did the issue of Tona Cam, the Babadi supporters and say, but who that they spray this here? You know the gas with this, with the cough, this, that, within the reception. They said, I'm going to call Tona. See somebody see him. So they go, then go for go take an hand. They go commoda, they do so. They say, The turn on the personal assistant to the FA president, Thomas Daddy Bremer. They say, you're a media man, you know, for the spray this year. All man, the cough, now the one all reception.
Or not just allegation?
Well, we be there inside the hall. I don't know if a journalist they be go there for go get it, but we allegedly say now turn out display this, but they be able to say they retrieve this thing in hand. So that the first thing they fed for let not take an hand, the do come out, as they get that cut safe now he knows, he eye safe be red because when the fed for land, they spray the come out, so the gas this.
Now all of them be the for take an hand.
Now the some guys them where they are less about the in guys according to them. But so that people say no, this is not hotel. In fact, they can call the police. So when I come on, this is what they spray this here because all my say in a tear gas. So no police on fire. In fact, the police will be outside the streets. Now the Mamio road for can down there Aberdeen Beach. They be the outside. But within the compound, they're not all no gun. So there's a why police for fire tear gas. All man not be no side whether they fire this pepper spray, or people it sneeze it inhaler, it sneeze, all these ones, my yeah, they red. The alert say now turn
so now according to you, now the disruption starts
now they
when
because
the Congress now.
Well now one of them because do you know why? When they enter the hall, almost just the hyping candidate, BBD, TDB, the way they know they hype, please they peaceful with they will see them. The only thing will be they get disturbance. Now this people they inhale, or they make or they sneeze, or they cough, this pepper spray. Begin fen all. I don't see now crowd and come, the old accommodate and go. If you want to somewhere report a AYV now, what they if you send a report, say it's going to be team up day, a day where they go do all these skirmishes all happen. But let me tell you, side the whole issue come up. After what they call, they don't ask the delegates for go inside. They don't get when they get this time, then give you tag. And the police make it clear. Say the SLF give them the names of people because we got other people there. If you're not guest, because they will say let you go through guest of the hotel, you get side because a public place yourself and not take the hotel. We got other people when I guest them. You not delegates, observer, we come press, you go so. That them don't arrange all those sit down. So they go call the FA president for come now for going at the hall. That was around just immediately after 3. Is that 3:20 or the 3:30 by then in the afternoon? Congress will wait for start 2 o'clock. They say, no, they talk to me. All man, they pass ups and down. They hype a candidate, then sit down, they wait, till all, they call, if you wait, the table up, they want interview, the AIG, talk to Babadi, talk to Daddy Bama, waiting at this. I say, well, we are waiting. Because the FA, they convey this Congress. What then we say, Daddy Bama going at the all alleges, the way it kind turn out where he's seen at the all, you're not able again for go inside. A walk off.
What do you mean you're not able again for going
Well, the where you see the all, say this now I delegate something. I must get me delegates everyone will say they are with me for go. Because as I tell you, that particular ordinary Congress, now in the plenary, the key to the elective Congress, if you don't nominate names there on your side, you go to that only, then they say for vote, and not say we delegate them, get the vote of the committees them, more the ethics committee. That ethics committee, then at the end, when they get for say, Babadi, they're not qualified to. They only qualify what the ethics committee don't sit proper, they don't vote them, they don't get them, then do their work, and they vet them now. Get forward for corruption case, get forward for police case, a case where anybody can say, well, would not bring Mr. A to the ethics committee. He do A, B, C, and D. So this ethics committee now, they prove all reasonable doubt for say, this allegation, this person are true or not. So that ethics committee, now they qualify you. As they disqualify you, so you know they appeal. The only south side they appeal, now the FIFA Court of Arbitration, what they call CAS, where they very, very expensive for those. So that make that election day or that particular Congress day be very, very tight, crucial, and difficult. So that committee, the way people say, if I go to me all, I don't see me delegate what they expect for C. Then tell me say I get 36. What can I the all unable to see the kind number? So before the
now the president's not do in homework well.
The
own delegates and be get at some point any restriction for enter the hall?
No, because at the SLF they won the election. They don't get this time. Where they get this time, they get the form. Media side it gets, observe they get the owner delegate they get this time, then give you you package and you tag. But the decision we don't start the eve. Now, they say women say delegates, they want falsified delegate, one fake delegate, all those things. So then we don't start the registration the eve of the Congress on the 4th of April. Registration, because when they get this to you, they give you room, give you key, you go to your room. Because they take the hotel for 2 days, 4th and the 5th. 4th, na day of arrival. Because people will come on all the way to the East Kailan area, we can win a delegate, We have a district FA, Kalon district FA, Kenema district FA. So you get 16 districts where they all are member and the regions. So we can they get this you then give. So some man would always say, yeah, they no go down next say they wait the money, then go and get this tag, give them a tag. So if me now possible, I get people that would work for me, and they watch on the delegates and know them by name from their district, and what the list and not see the kind number where they expect, all that they can make as a frown of it. But again, that will be an issue because you can go to the all, you go to time for say, well, we are coming for the vote for the committee there. You can go to a break. You can go and do your homework well and talk to such delegates. If you say, I not get the number. But the two way piss people are all off, and if the FA president they walk off safe, they go, it could have made a statement where they're going to also the Congress all address Congress where I'm not safe, security issue, kind of violence or the kind of tension. It could have made a statement there, if not by writing but by pronouncement. Because different people will all be done inside the hall. That will be the unfortunate thing again, the observers from FIFA and CAF.
All right, continue for the program, Pali, and we make several attempts for get somebody from the FA, where they're supposed for organize this particular Congress, for let them come out to the public and give reasons we make the president being walk out of the hall, as you know from Pali, we say now a senior sport journalist we been there. But according to him, as soon as the president entered the hall, he see the turnout, he be just left and go back. And up till now, we don't any official statement from SLFA, although Liberty TV will make several attempts for a reform them so that they will give updates on how the Congress will be supposed for all on Saturday, not before Olam, or if they don't get any other date. When they take this short break, we'll come back, we will continue for look at more issues them inside the breakfast show this morning.
Hey! Enjoy the new collapse bundle price drop. Now you can get your weekly collapse bundle for 60 leons only on Maxit app. Download the Maxit app now on Play Store or App Store. Install the app and enter your orange number and password. Now follow them simple step here. Open the Maxit app. Next, tap the account. Then select your time and bundle. Enter the number where you want buy for. Now choose the collapse bundle where you need and the one where go suit you. Finally, type your password. Bam! All things set. Subscribe to the collapse bundle today and enjoy more browsing for small couple.
Orange.
Hello, Barry.
Hey, Sadie, what's up?
How are you?
Samo, hook me up quick. Samo, someone going to forget some football pictures then for this week. I don't check all the side there, all day done. But I'm help me to one. Where am I going for ginger and swagger for this week?
Ask Leo.
Ask Leo? Who is Leo?
Ask Leo, Sam. I did it. No, can't go to me, you know. Allow me to finish my food.
Leo will help you. Open an account, check your balance, buy airtime to pop, send money. Leo will help you locate the nearest ATM point. Leo will help ease your stress by helping you get the most fascinating fixtures. Oh yes, for our football lovers. Leo will do this and many more.
Wow!
All you need to do is save Leo to your mobile phone with the number +232 79 919 919 and get to chat with Leo on WhatsApp. Go on, try it now. You can also chat with Leo on Facebook Messenger by typing UBA Chat Banking. Leo is your virtual banker who serves you wherever you are with just one click away. It is UBA. We are your #1 bank for all the right reasons. For more inquiries, call us on +232 78 200 200 or follow us on all our social media handles on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at uba.sl. We are Africa's global bank.
All right, from that break there, we continue for look at the issue we get for do with sports. Now, this edition of the breakfast show on Liberty Online TV, as we still get a colleague journalist, when a sports journalist, Palisi say there this morning, they analyze what will happen on Saturday, where the SLFA for the Olden Congress will not be right. And up till now, we don't try to get somebody from the FA for know waiting exactly now the current situation, as people don't know yet when they go get the Congress will not be happen on Saturday due to violence and other thing that will be happen at the Radisson Blue outside them be supposed for hold this Congress. Over to you again, Pali. From the side where you begin explaining that the whole misunderstanding starts, we make them end up not forget this Congress and all the other thing them will be actually happen on Saturday na the Radisson Blue outside them for the all this meet. From your perspective, the FA be able to handle the situation as expected, or was it intentional for letting them hold the Congress?
Well, it was not intentional, to be more sincere, and they also be able. Do you know why? Because, as I say, you get 11 EXCO members. When the SLFA president pull out, the other 10 remaining EXCOs and they. Now, the very ironical part of it, kind of. When the FA president pull out, they ask, say, well, the delegate, they are waiting at the hall for this Congress. Now, only they convey Congress, and now the president is preside over Congress. But in the absence of the president, the first vice president can step into issue. It don't happen into many Congresses where president don't be set or don't be show say yes. In the absence of the president, the vice president one can come. So why is they sit down with the FIFA people? They try for sit down for arrangement. So let them call the president, let him come. When they call the president, the first reply call them say we know about the report so we'll be at the reception area by the coffee cafe. Then say the president say in no come, it's not secure, the tension, the security. They say no. Oh no, but if you don't talk, I just walk like that, you go. Then try back, forget them. They still talk and so let them go meet back as ESCO, the FIFA reps, they will come, let them go talk. Go back again for talk to and say let it come. Till the second or third time they attend for caller now, in phone off, whether in phone go off by low charging or the switch off in phone, but in phone off. So in that aspect, why did they try? And say, well, if the president is not there, the delegates are there waiting, time they go out by almost after 4 o'clock. Say, what next? Because if they say 6 o'clock, we'll not get the power again for work on the Congress. If they continue the Congress at that time. But you know, so well, law can convey Congress at 6 o'clock in the evening because not so most of the time we play they off, they're good for that. So they try for meet up to that time, beats them. And say, well, then begin to turn the statute back and forth, they watch, outside provision give them. But they say, as EXCO, they want to go to the Congress because the acting secretary BDD, the vice president one BDD, the vice president two BDD, the 4 regional secretaries, I would say 5, because now the western area has been divided now. You get the western area now, you get the northwest, northeast, you get south area, eastern region. So the 5 EXCO members from the regions, then they all total make 10, then they. So well, we consider the acting secretary. All right. So then go now all go talk to the delegate again. Say what's in our fate. They say, well, we don't call the FA president, we're not able to get you don't tell we say unsafe, this, that. But the police they are one of them for trouble security. And the IG take interview to many journalism, which I believe Liberty TV be the part because they call Boku journalism, they do the interview. The IG make it clear, say, then they are provide security. If his Congress not gone, he left with the SLFA and their members or their delegates. So why is the EXCO members then go now the also at the high table for address the delegates them and say we're not going to continue the Congress? Say why? Say the big show and say well there's a particular clause in the statute where say in the absence of the FA president you can go ahead then count Article 37.2. But Article 37.2 back again is so there's a lacuna. They play on something and something absent.
Because that's I just want to ask, say, for the benefit of football lovers, them we no understand what in the SLFA statute say. If the president walk away, nobody else, not in the executive, will get the powers on the mandate for conduct the Congress.
Well, we're fine. And that's not the way the delegates ask now the Congress all. So when they look at the statutes, they come. But they say there is no clear provision in the statute we say in the absence of the president. The only outside they consider Article 37.2 is say the president now they preside over Congress, then over emergency meeting of the EXCO, you can only step into issue when he insane, he die, or he absent for meeting for 6 months, who said the vice president one can take over for 90 days and convey a Congress. That will be clear. And say, well, the man not fall with it. None of this. I say, well, let them go back again. And so if you not fall short on that, then go to Article 23.2 again. This Article 23.2, now he tell and say, well, if the Congress cannot go on today, they can defer for 24 hours, would that be the following day. So the membership say, well, let's go to that 24 hours day. So the white one for get a certain clause clearly, not able to show. So that then we go to that Article 24.2, we say in 24 hours time, if they'll get able to continue the Congress, therefore convey the Congress in the following day. Which indeed the ESCO member agreed, well, let them patient the following day, but they will try for talk to the president over the night for meet up the Sunday morning for convince her for come. Anything they will communicate to the delegate until they only at the hotel day, because they get say the Sunday 12 midday for go. Because already they don't need quorum again, because they will already get quorum. Now the continuation in 24 hours, never past 24 hours for that Congress day valid. So in that Article 23, where they quote, we tell them that, they say, okay, but somebody be ASEAN up when I see no delegates again. It say, but there is a precedent order set, whereas Congresses don't happen, even one of the lawyers, when a lawyer Koto Kama, when one of the draft member for the SLFA statute, like in 1991 Constitution, one of the likes of Peter Tucker, they are part of that. Though they make some amendments, but still the 1991 Constitution. So I say the LFA statute. LFA statute, in origin, the likes of Koto Kama, late Aoko, and they all draft that Constitution. So they say Koto Kama is alive. We don't call her, it don't explain to we say, President Bido says, when the FA president are absent, they're all Congress. One amongst them, they give example to 2016. 2016 will be, it's a way the Aisha Johansson, with them, the former NOC chairman, Dr. Patty Coker, be preside. Then go against other instance. And say in 2019 in Kenema, Aisha Johansson be feel get attack or a faint at the all. So be get for pull and common at the all. He go not continue because the General Secretary preside over the Congress and the EXCO members. Senior one when I be Ali Badar Atali when I is a mayor of Port Loko. Then go again, then go to the elective Congress. Aisha Johansson do step down as a presidential candidate. But now imported them to Congress. And not only the Congress all, but the Congress still go on as elective Congress. And I say, well, in those times, it be at the all. For example, 2016, they say Aisha be at the all, Patty Coker and I choose for let it. 2019, it didn't at the all before you get the attack. But this I will not see the FA president at the all. He just come and go like that. So if you be at the all, you get any of the instances. So it will be so so you know go able to say now the not decision let FIFA go, they get a backlash from FIFA go overturn now. Then go take the agree to Article 23.2, we say well, would they convey the Congress shall postpone for 24 hours and you can continue with it. So another then go to Article 23.2 where they accept and say with a condition that we forget the FA president on the phone or get her to talk to and back overnight, go because they get a forum where they make for all the delegates ahead of that Congress. That's it. So come to it. Who's a good yesterday? We yesterday around 10 o'clock in the morning. Oh, go there and say them say Article 23.2. All of a sudden, they say not to get the FA president. So they ask the delegates for sign off as against 12 o'clock when at the hotel time as a 5-star hotel. You know, for the day after 12. So they write, then go sign out. All of them, they take the bags them, they load, then go. So they say today, I think they for sleep now when they fence side because even the transportation refund enable give them. So we ask of the hotel. I don't know whether that be help some of the I made to understand which I will not confirm that they ask one of the kind that about the other website with transportation and so they wait till they go to the FA forget them. So for that Congress, 24 hours don't pass, go to the FA statute. We don't know what's in the FA not communicates it as we speak. Yesterday, where they say the other ESCO members they need meeting, then the delegate themselves, then go meet, whether they will come with a resolution. So we are waiting for it. We don't start another new week for nothing at the.
So is it safe for say the ESCO Congress end in disarray?
Well, I see many people they use different adjectives in there. Some say it end abruptly. Some they say the FA president boycott the Congress and say the Congress. No. So all of this, whether you say this or that, but what we are looking at, it is not good for football. I know these are the elective Congress when I want agenda and election no more. These are the main crucial ones. This way for prepare for elective Congress. If at all the members or the FA cannot hold a Congress like this, how it go happen the elective Congress? Because even the FIFA people, they up to the 11th hour, even the goal meet to the FIFA people we are left out, they told the ESCO members, we are observers. We cannot make any decision here now as FIFA or CAF rep. You are the ESCO. You can make your decision. So they get a different diversion of views. The likes of Keke looks and others say, let's take a decision here now and make sure say we act, we make a resolution. Others could say no. Keke, we know our issue with FIFA, with us. We have a problem with the president. There is a division. Let us go take a decision here now. At the end, we'll get a backlash. You know our plan B, that according to one of the members of the ESCO. So I saw it happen where they get that back and forth, where at the end there is no Congress.
Well, that's not a problem in all of this. Taking up responsibility for ensuring that Congress therefore don't happen, whether the president did or not, based on their own rules of the game.
And they blame two sets of people according to the SLFA statute. You see, the General Secretary is the most powerful person. The president is just a president. The General Secretary is the custodian of the Secretariat. All documents, all correspondences, communication with FIFA, CAF, na him. After him, he sent out to the president. So my blame will go to the acting secretary when Benson Bao, not for day and day, because other it don't happen. If president don't be set, when you go to court now, precedent, they will come with 2019 Congress. And that Congress, now they do this SLFA statute where they review. You all FIFA accept that the FIFA possibly na the all. Also, the EXCO member, I will blame them. They are all voted for. No, they are all voted for. The 5 regional chairmen will make up to that EXCO. They are voted for their region. They are there representing their region. Any executive meeting from the National Football Association, they can go to the different regions. Commode, you get the other 2 people who would vote. Okay, the 3. You get the vice president 1, you get the vice president 2, and they call the president, make 3. They get the 2 ex-official, which are Kwekulix, and also one Jallo from Tokolili. These are the 5 people that would vote for. They all get the same vote. We don't get executive president. Like go alone, this president Beyonce, he is executive president. Because now they appoint in executive cabinet. He can day to day is sack in cabinet ministers. Whereas the SLFA, the most that people are unable to sack the none. I mean, when they get this issue, so people advise and say, go and settle your issue. Go and resolve your issue. Yeah, the EXCO, you are all one, you are all seeing one side. Go and make sure say things happen now for happen. So I'm blaming the General Secretary for answer to your question, because there's a provision where say the General Secretary and the President that they convey Congress shall preside over Congress. So in the absence of the President, if the President don't happen, although there's no clear statute, there's no clear provision in the statute for that, but the President will be said, I will follow up with the President. So for now, as we speak, we don't know what's at the fate now for the 2020. Although there is a time, they can convey another Congress. But for the dates to be later, these are long awaiting ordinary Congress from November last year. From there, they're going to court injunction, court can get injunction. They say there's no properly go. They go against their own statutes. They go, they resolve them, come and make sure that things happen. This will happen now, it not happen. So we are still hanging the balance for the latest development.
All right, Pali, continue for the week to the studio. Quickly, we they go now to reviewers them and take some of our messages them where una don't send at the program. The first one they read they come out from Mystic Dwazak. They say the boycotting of the Congress by the SLFA president is a clear indication that he's not fit for purpose. Football stakeholders from the provinces came all the way to be part of the Congress. Thomas Daddy Brema unceremoniously leave and treated them with total disrespect. I think the ESCO members should pass a vote of non-confidence because the SLFA president is not fit for purpose.
All right, we look at more messages. The very first one we go take from the YouTube channel gets to do with the fire incidents where we cover now the breakfast show this morning. Alhaji Jallo, they said this is a big disgrace to the Ministry of Energy in the country and also the Fire Force Agency. People are becoming displaced and losing loads of their property and monies due to bad electricity supply.
Swazi Umar Amuza na Facebook on the same EDSA allegation where people in the make say now because of bad lights they host and they burn. He say EDSA has a lot to do with regards the alarming rate of fire incidents in the country. They should firstly conduct an extensive assessment of the electrical connections in the residential buildings and disconnect those who pose a threat to others with their outdated and substandard electrical connections. Secondly, they should improve on their distribution of electricity because the fluctuation and extremely frequent power outages, because they are really very dangerous and a recipe for disaster. So the responsibility is for EDSA and EDSA only.
All right, more messages. Still on the fire incidents. This one said, till now the government hasn't fixed the problem with bad electricity supply in the country. What can the government do for the people now as they are being displaced? This is a huge concern, government.
This other one, they say, Pali, please present the evidence to support your claims, because we know that you guys are already compromised. You are naming names when it's from the side of the other camp, but when it's the other side, you refer them to as some people. Pali, you are biased.
We look at more messages. This one from Ben Kwame. He said, Pali, you are not saying the truth. I was listening to Sise on another radio this morning, and he made it clear that only 21 delegates were registered and registration process was stopped. And the registration was not done on the 4th, contrary to what you are saying. Now, all the parts of this problem, may God help Salon.
This one, they say, all too often, when we see injustices, both great and small, we think that's terrible, but we do nothing. We say nothing, we let other people fight their own battles. We remain silent because silence is easier.
More messages. Fortune Bassi, they say, why they not check everybody where they go for the Congress for security reasons?
All right, so they look at more messages. This one, they say, the SLFA president is not a good example to our beautiful game. Why did they want to kill the sport we enjoy as sports-loving fans for their selfish gains?
And this one from Issa Koroma, he said the unity, freedom and justice is downplayed by we the people and not really the politicians.
All right, the last one they take from Nuggets for do with EDSA. Mohamed Kamara, they say EDSA take lights past 10 times per day.
And this final one we're going to look at from Fortune Bassi, it says SLFA president is not good for example, is not a good example for a beautiful game. Why do they want to kill sports? And we enjoy as sports loving fans of their selfish games.
All right, well, from their messages, then they come to Pa Ali, where na a sport analyst, where they with this morning. We don't look at the issues that will come out from the ESCO conference, where be supposed for all on Saturday na the Simblu Hotel, but because of plenty violence will take place during the conference, the president, Thomas Daddy Brahma, be walk away, and the ESCO they make a decision, say, for again 24 hours. But yes, as of yesterday, according to Pali, the ESCO members that will be lodged now they got the Simblu Hotel, don't check out. But hopefully, probably today, we go get a message from SLFA, as we said, they make several attempts yesterday for host them now this morning, for can get updates as to why the much anticipated ESCO Congress not be able for all Saturday, and let it explain what's the reason behind the plenty violence that will be happen, but not be able to get anybody from the SLFA executive for respond to we calls. We host Pali with we at the studio this morning for analyze some of the issues then. Yes, Pali?
Yes, I don't listen to the text as the messages there. I always let the text as speaks for themselves. But just one correct one of the texters, I not ever talk about number of delegates. I say we're going to the all, they don't do registration. Registration we don't start from the net because then we get that issue of delegates, about whether the right delegate, the Blackpool issue come up, the Falaba, the Karine, they say they for said that. So you're going to have 57 delegates. So if you say this is somebody in the other, you sister program, talk about number, I never measure about number of delegates. I never mention this program. Go back at the Facebook page and go and repeat and listen the program. Also, what I call names, another I said, where they ask me now, I say aside from the Babadi side, where they allege say they see Tona with pepper spray. So Tona is a way you look at the story, is the subject matter where you look at. But other than take and say allege the same people from the Babadi side. So that able call one no. So that's the story. So I just want to call it out that text. So for that, I think one tell Una thank you for the opportunity. We serve the wait for say, because they say the ESCO, they say come out with statement. The delegate themselves don't meet. They don't get a resolution. They are coming out with it. What are the content of our? We don't know, but hope say before this week though we will get a very good message, because this is not good for football. Because all my talk and say we see first football because of the money, and it happened just a day after with the AC's already corruption cases about money transfer personally to the account. So when you tell me, say, oh, now make this footballer fed this, so the kind of money then talk. I'm going to go fed. So all this not good for the image and integrity of the beautiful game of football. I just want to thank you. And
in line with that money issue, how you would describe financial transparency and accountability in SLFA? Is there at all?
You find out saying the ACC report, according to Francis Ben Kefala, in the interview, SLF will not get procurement committee. So all this is the start. We want to spend money from the procurement. I they make procurement. So issue of corruption at the SLF, not so now. Some people not frown over in the FA president, what they say all this. They don't say ACC don't come to the first and this. You don't understand. So really, I believe say yes indeed. The need for put mechanism in place. Maybe I make all the members and the delegates, they say they want changes because they get other person come will not go see this. Because they use money they come. For all 4 years, they receive $5 million as an FA. Every year they receive $1.25 million for one the football association. When national team can, now the government they spend money. All of that thing and now they do for one. The league now, people in pull press release say they know they play because of the ACC arrest of the FA president and others. All that one day. But thank God the Premier League Board of Put statement say the league they resume this weekend. So for answer to your question, yes indeed, I think there must be a reform at the SLFA. They get a proper accounting system, proper internal mechanism. Because if I say the finance man, I go to Francis Ben Kefala, all to you, what they ask him, they instruct her no more. They ask for documents, what they say give 2 million, what they say give 2 million euros. These are the dollar accounts. Where you can to the loans account, it's up to how many billion old loans. So all these are issue where the SLFA, the EXCO need for put mechanism in place.
According to Daddy Bremer, where a grant interview na Radisson Blue Hotel through Liberty TV, he strongly believes say he is innocent and they challenge the ACC for go ahead, use the evidence them and prosecute them if they find him guilty.
That's the law. The law they tell you say a man is proven innocent until found guilty, so he cannot answer because they know convict it. But all what if has been careful, it make it clear. It's about common law. It's about the general law. If you say Article 38, as president give me the mandate for sign without asking nobody, he say no, it's not good. But you look at the common law, fine. We know at this office, now you know more for sign, not for ask nobody where the consent. Say if that be the case, that particular instrument of the reference at the SLFA statute, they need for interpret them properly for understand. So that makes say you don't get if you ask them, say, is there any possibility of indictment? We say you not go make a known to the members within to the public, or we call the press conference. So yes, he says innocent, and he make if he tell ACC Tenki, says ACC Tenki, according to that man we just plan a CID, that the show say there is a transparency and accountability. So we are waiting to know the next step of the ACC. But again, it is not good for football. We don't hear about African football, about corruption, the amount all over. This will be a lesson now for we, so say as the FA, for be a proper FA with an integrity status.
When you talk about lessons, as the public still wait for a from the FA as to when next Congress go take place. From all waiting transpire now the Radisson Blue on Saturday, waiting them for land from and moving forward.
I think first, the AIG make it clear. See them be asked the SLFA say, when I give you a list of people away for Kama, see I started initially in the program. When I give you a list of the delegates, give you a list of already they be academic journalism. Because they say limited space now 15 journalists. They let them do academic. Some of the journalists we are left out. No problem about it. So journalists don't go accredit for programs. But the fail, it's like good in names. So if they come, now they all will team up. Because they all different from the main reception for going to the guys say, go about you know. If you're not a guest, or there's no user go there. If you come for the SLFA Congress, what's your name? As observer, they watch for your name. What you got when you go to the register as observer. And that list the police be want. So maybe say if they get for the one next, then they make sure they go straightly by the list. It's a delegates conference. Supporters will stay outside. That's what the Congress be used for the B. So when we outside the street, we get proper. Because the maker said there is no problem of security. Security was intact. Security was well provided for. So, and I don't know what make they not only Congress, but he asked and said, "Now give me this list for avoid the crowd of a kind inside. All don't get names of observer, names of delegates. names of media. Period. These are the three people away always for dinner: Congress, observer, delegates, and the media. So I believe say for land election to happen in the next rescheduled Congress, which I believe will happen, may they make sure say they go by the advice of the state. Go all in a way for protest security way. Then go do the other thing needful into it.
All right, many thanks. Bali, we join me at the studio this morning for can analyze the outcome of the SLFA National ESCO Delegates Conference will be supposed for all on Saturday. But unfortunately, in a hole, well, that's a sports analyst will be there to the studio. Continue for Watch Liberty TV as close we serve the follow closely waiting go come out from the SLFA. Hopefully this morning then go update the general public. Well, now the breakfast show go left you for today. Many thanks to Princess Spears who produced the program. Musa Saokoma and Dennis Kamara na then give technical support to the production team for let this edition of the breakfast show meet you this morning. And to we reported them we go na the various scene them outside fire been catch middle net for meet up this morning. Many thanks to we team we then be rushed this morning for give updates to owner and owner self don't know the cause of fire and at the various places them where the fire be happen. Liberty Online TV will try for get EDSA for carry the allegation that all the people don't make to them for let themselves go respond. Mina Khadija Bangura, they wish you all a blessed day.
All right, and continue for monitor all the Liberty Online TV platform them as throughout the day we get different contents them where we go to drop day for on our way on the follow. And yourself we not follow yet, make sure so you follow, like, share, and tell more people about Liberty Online TV. Until we meet again, Mabel Kabade, so get a good week and stay out of trouble.
Undeveloped city, then clean, all clean city, develop.
This is Yvonne Akisoya, Mayor of Freetown. And today, I want to talk to Freetonians about sanitation. We objective, transform Freetown, transforming lives. We not go able to achieve them if we all not join hands. Freetown City Council get role, but every Freetonian also get responsibility. Let we start first with the fact say FCC with the sweep 110 major streets every single morning from Monday to Saturday. But when we don't sweep the streets, if Freetonians then come and they continue for heap dirty in the street, in order to make the place look fine. Now make we get them litter bins them. The yellow bins we wanna go see around. So when you waka, you drink from your water bottle, your water plastic, you eat your packets on tin. Not even a ground where you done. Make sure say you put on one of them bins then they. That litter bin they. In order for you host dirty. You know mean say if you pack you host dirty, you can pin her next to the bins them. Not to the idea that. Not give you host dirty. To them one way the Allah say clean salon, clean salon. No say that dirty way they collect now you host. In order for Karango, now the one of the two official sites. In order Karango Kisi Bome, in order Karango King Tom Bome. It turns so it left on the ground. And now we council get a problem, but you self get a problem. Because now front somebody else in Domot, your own dirty don't end up. So what you for do with your host dirty? We get the one then a council where we don't certify. So then approved waste providers. Then they on tricycles, some of them they not vehicle. You will get host, you will get business, you in a hospital, institution, everybody for make sure say their waste collected by an approved FCC waste collector. We get the tricycle groups, we get the companies. So you go see them around. We engage with them on a regular basis. And wait till we go do now as we come into this new year. Now for make sure say FCC stand behind them for you for no side and day and for let themselves go to you so that we no go get a gap. When you eat dirty in a gutter, it end up na Lumley Beach, Toke Beach, all the tourism ambition where we get for the city we dey lost that potential there. FCC, they spend boku money pan dirty business. The fuels, the labor, the vehicle maintenance, the spare parts, the night operations, the illegal dump site clearing where we get for the do every now and then. All that boku money, I'm not gonna say we're not gonna spend anything, but we're going to reduce some. If Freetonians then do the right thing. Because we're not gonna get for go clear illegal dump sites. We're not gonna get for sweep as many streets and spend as long. So if we reduce that money we spend now on dirty business, we go able put some on development. We all want for improving municipal schools. We want improving markets them. We want for let we see new developments at the city. That money where we use for dirty business. You and while we all make up we mind. Pay.
You are watching Liberty